welcome to Psychology Eats. What's eating you? So today I'm actually eating. I'm eating a slice of pizza. And I don't have a topic. This is more like I'm eating and I'm talking about future topics. So I have a couple of questions that I plan to do videos and answer the questions. One is from a young lady who is trying to decide if she wants to stay in a relationship with her boyfriend who recently got incarcerated, and he's been given quite a bit of time. And so she's like about 23, and so she's trying to figure out if she should stay with him or not. And so I'm going to answer that, walk her through, kind of where she is and what her plans are, and help her to make the right decision for herself. Then I'm planning to do a video on boundaries. What's getting in your way? What are some of the things that are getting in your way in your life? Things you want to do but you haven't done because you've let whatever get in your way, or things really have gotten in your way. So I'm going to do a video about that. A couple other videos. So continue to send in your questions, your comments, email me, and I will try to get them. I'd love to make a video about it, but I will definitely answer all of your questions. So it's crazy because I want to eat on my videos, which is why I called it Psychology Eats. But I fast 16 hours a day. And so it's difficult because I'm not always hungry since I've been doing intermittent fasting. So I eat between the hours of 12 p.m. and 8 p.m., which is not when I usually want to do a video. I'm like a night owl most of the time. So I'm trying to coordinate when I eat and when I do a video, because I want to eat and talk through a video, which is why I call it Psychology Eats. But so far I haven't been able to eat, but I am eating this pizza today, which is a day-old pizza. I bought this pizza last night. So, and when I eat pizza, I usually tear it apart and pick through it and eat it, which is what I'm doing. But I have been enjoying myself doing these videos. I want to do more Psychology Eats videos, because I know a lot of people have questions pertaining to their mental health, pertaining to relationship issues, just questions in general. It's funny, I got some feedback from a video I did on why I failed college, and a couple of people that had some feedback were saying, no, that's not why. And these couple of people happen to have failed college. That's not why I failed college. High school didn't prepare me for college. That's why I failed. When I got to college, I wasn't prepared for what the expectations were. And did you take advantage of high school? Did you do all your work? Did you, were you actively participated in class? Were you in college prep classes? Did you take advantage of that? And the answer is no. Um, so I think part of what their response is true. Like, really, the preparation really has to start in college, in high school, to prepare you for college. Because high schools and middle schools and school education and free education in general in our country, we have the saying, no child left behind. No child left behind means the teachers are going to do whatever it takes to get you to pass the class, get you to do your work. And that thinking is shifted when you get to college. I tell students, this is not about no student left behind. We will definitely leave your ass behind. If you're not doing your work, if you're not putting in effort, if you're not coming to class, if you're not doing what you need to do to pass these classes, we're going to leave your ass behind. And so that shift in thinking for a lot of students is like culture shock. Like, what? The professor is not going to call me and beg me and remind me and tell my mom and have her remind me. Like, no. You're going to get this syllabus and you need to follow it and you need to keep up. And if you need help, you need to ask for help. So I did get some feedback regarding that video, but I stand on that. Time management. You come to college, you need to have good time management. That's it. And make college your number one goal. And you'll be good. You'll be good to go. So yeah, I had a little feedback on looting video. And I watched a couple other people talk about the looting and the psychology of the looter. And a lot of people are looking at the opportunists that are out looting and destroying property. And there's even been some reports that there have been white supremacists out among the crowds doing the destruction. There's been a few videos of actual, what they believe to be police officers, putting rocks on the sidewalk or the street in order to entice people to throw rocks. And that was just, I watched the video and they were in Canada, and someone filmed these officers taking rocks from like a flower bed that was on the street and putting them in plain sight, these rocks in plain sight of where there was going to be a march. And the guy that was filming was like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And the officers claim that they were told to do that because the city was going to be coming and picking up those rocks. So, I don't know about that. I don't know. It's hard to believe that a police officer or someone in authority would even promote that. It's so sad. To undermine the marching for justice. That you will undermine that by having someone. I saw another video where someone dumped bricks on the street, and I think this was in LA. There was no construction signs or anything in sight. The rocks or the bricks were dropped in the middle of the night, and someone came along, filmed it, and said, come on, this is corny, really. It really is corny. Like, you gonna actually drop rocks to entice people to throw the rocks. So The world is still unraveling, but it's okay. It's okay. This has to be done in order to get justice, in order to have fair treatment. And like I said in one video, it'll settle. It'll settle, as far as in the street, but it better not settle when it comes to voting and making your voice heard through voting, however you vote. We're lucky in this country that we have that process, that you can vote, and we have choices that we can make. In some countries, they don't have that, a choice, because they live under a dictatorship. So, I love this cup. I was on a cruise ship last year. I love cruising. Anyway, they have these cups. And I was like, every day I would drink from these cups. And I was like, oh, I got to take one of these cups with me before I leave. I got it. And now I wish I would have got a whole set.